Have you ever pondered why the United States, a country teeming with diverse ideologies, predominantly operates on a two-party system? It's an intriguing question that opens up a deep dive into the fascinating world of US politics. The prevalence of this two-party system is largely due to the winner-takes-all or first-past-the-post electoral system. In this system, the candidate who secures the most votes in a particular district or state wins the election. There is, however, no proportional representation for parties that don't come in first. This structure encourages a political landscape dominated by two major parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. But don't be fooled into thinking the US political scene is simply a duopoly. The system allows for the emergence of third parties, adding layers of complexity and dynamism to the political narrative. Now that we understand the dominance of the two-party system, let's delve into the reasons for the existence of multiple parties. Despite the dominance of the two major parties, the United States is no stranger to the presence of third parties. But why? The answer lies in the unique structure and diverse ideologies of the United States. Starting with structure, the US is a federal system, meaning power is distributed between the federal government and individual states. This decentralization allows for variations in political preferences and the emergence of different parties at the state and local levels. It's like an intricate quilt, each patch representing a different state with its unique blend of ideologies and preferences. Next, we venture into the broad ideological spectrum of the United States. It's a country as diverse as they come, harboring a wide range of political ideologies. Different regions, varying demographics, all with their unique political preferences, lead to the emergence of parties that cater to these specific interests or beliefs. It's a fascinating manifestation of democracy in action. As time goes on, societal issues and concerns evolve, pushing forth the emergence of new political movements and parties. It's akin to a political metamorphosis where new parties arise to address emerging issues, much like a butterfly emerging from a chrysalis, ready to bring about change. Then there's the perceived inadequacy of major parties. Some voters feel that the major political parties don't adequately represent their views or address specific issues. In such cases, third parties rise like a phoenix from the ashes, gaining support as alternatives to the conventional duo. Finally, the historical legacy. Certain third parties have deep historical roots, and their presence persists over time. While they may not always clinch the win at the national level, they can have a significant impact in specific regions or on certain issues. While these parties may not always triumph on a national scale, they play pivotal roles in shaping the political discourse. Just like in a symphony, every instrument, no matter how small, contributes to the grandeur of the final piece. And so it is with the multiplicity of parties in the United States. The path for third parties in the US political arena is strewn with challenges, yet their impact is undeniable. These underdogs of the political world often grapple with limited access to debates, media coverage, and funding. This lack of visibility and resources often places them at a distinct disadvantage when facing off against the behemoths of Democratic and Republican parties. Yet, it's not all doom and gloom for these smaller entities. One of the most significant roles third parties play is in influencing political discourse. They have the ability to bring attention to specific issues, often overlooked by the major parties. They challenge the status quo, infuse fresh perspectives, and stimulate debate on a multitude of topics from social justice to environmental policy. Third parties also serve as a political home for those who feel their views aren't adequately represented by the dominant parties. This inclusion further enriches the democratic process. Despite the hurdles, third parties continue to punctuate the political landscape, underscoring the vibrancy of democracy. Our journey into the heart of the US political system has been enlightening. We've delved into the inner workings of the US political landscape, where a two-party system, primarily dominated by the Democrats and Republicans, is deeply entrenched. Yet, the beauty of this system lies in its flexibility and openness to accommodate multiple parties. This is largely due to the decentralized nature of the American political structure, which allows for variations in political preferences at the state and local levels. Moreover, the broad ideological spectrum across the diverse American society, changing societal issues, and perceived inadequacy of major parties often give rise to third parties. These parties, though they may not always win national elections, play a crucial role in highlighting specific issues and influencing political discourse. historical legacy too plays a part, with some third parties having deep roots that persist over time. Although the spotlight often falls on the two major parties, remember the power of diversity in shaping the political discourse. In the realm of politics, every voice matters.